Welcome again to raigurukul.com. In this video, we'll discuss about how to use Jira REST API using Postman. So whenever we are calling a Jira services, Jira REST APIs are used to interact with the Jira server or cloud application. For example, when configuring webhooks, the Jira server or cloud platform provides a REST API for common features like issues, workflows. To simplify API responses, the Jira REST API uses resource expansion. This means that API will only return parts of the resource when explicitly requested. This helps us to avoid problems that can occur when we request too little information. For example, when we are calling a Jira defect related content like the summary issue type from the project. So we'll see here how to use Jira REST API services using Postman request. In this video, we'll call the defect information from the Jira project, and suppose that in further part of the video, we'll discuss one by one in every content regarding Jira REST API. So if you're new to this channel and don't know about Jira, then please watch my Jira playlist content. This is specifically created for the Jira REST APIs. Now, when we jump to the Jira software in the cloud system, you can see there are different n number of requests or the defects are available here. When you can select these defects, you can see the details about defect. So when we are using in the Postman, we have to first create an API token. For creating an API token, we have to go to account settings. From account settings, you have to navigate to the security, and from here you have to click on create and manage API tokens. Once you'll click on this, you will find it out create API tokens are available here. Click on this, enter the name and click on create. You will find it out API token number. Same token number you have to navigate it to the Postman and enter. You can use any of the REST API content, navigate it to the Postman, click on authorizations, and here you have to provide inside the username your email ID, and in password section you have to enter the same token number here. Type, you have to select basic authentication. In header sections, you can see I've entered accept, which is application or JSON. In value section, and content type is definitely is an application or JSON. From where you will find it out the URL. For the URL content, you have to go to your Jira credentials, and here you can see your domain name. So copy this complete domain name and paste it to your REST API. Then add this REST / API 3 issues. Now, if I will search with this request, I need the body content as well. So here you can see fields. I've just starting with small content so that I can extract the defect detail from the Jira login credentials. Now I've just added fields, summary, issue type, ID, project, and ID. So when I will send this request, you can see I'm not getting anything here. Suppose that if I will include the defect number as well, like this defect number, that is SSP-24. So once I will include this, I am able to get response. So method I am using here, get. Let me click this send. You can see the complete defect details are available here, where you will find it out defect ID, project ID, key, name of the project, then other details like resolutions, aggregate time. So you can see here resolution is not identified, not entered here, because we don't have resolution field available. Once I will update in the resolution field, I will find it out the resolution field is also populated with some value. So by this way, we can extract the REST API detail of Jira content. You can see complete defect details are available here. So this is how we can extract the Jira defect information using Postman, which is very easy enough to enter. Now, same methods or the details will be available on Jira documentation sections where you can call all of the entities whichever is required. So you can see here request and response is available here under issues type. So this is the documentation where we can create the defect, get defect detail, edit, delete, assign issues. This is how we can deal one by one in further part of the video. That's all about calling information through Jira REST API. Thank you for watching.